to show you how to make something called zoodles, which more than a funny word is actually a great way to incorporate more vegetables into pasta type dishes. And it's really replacing all or part of the pasta with the zucchini. So you can also use summer squash, which is like a yellow type of squash that looks similar to a zucchini. And really any other kind of vegetable that you can eat relatively fresh or slightly cooked will work for this. This device is useful to make many different types of kind of stringy pasta shaped or sliced vegetables, so you can use it for a lot of other things if you decide it's something you want in your kitchen. You can also buy these pre-made a lot of places. I find that there's just a really short period of time between when you make them and use them that they're fresh. Oftentimes when I bought them at the store, they tend to already be getting a little slimy and it feels like a waste. So if you have a small zucchini, you can use the whole thing. You just want to cut the ends off. So I have the stem end and the flower end cut off. And then I'm just putting it into these little teeth and then centering the other end, and there's a little piece that will grab onto it. You just want it straight. And then you push it down on the counter, it suctions on a little bit. And then you can push it through and turn the crank and it will just make noodles basically out of the zucchini. You just want a dish to catch them as they come out. So I'll do the rest of these, but first let me tell you a little bit about how I would use these in a recipe. So when you're going to toss your pasta with the sauce, it's nice to replace, say, half of the noodles with this, and then you're still getting the nice chew al dente feeling from the noodles, but you're getting in a lot lower carbohydrate meal, a lot higher in low carb type vegetable like zucchini. The other way that you can do it is if you want to have it as completely replacing your pasta. There's a few tips and tricks to make this work well for you. The number one rule is just don't cook it very long. So it's best to, say, if you're going to mix it with a tomato sauce, which I'll often do in the classes when I teach, heat that tomato sauce up until it's really bubbling, pull it off the heat, and then take a big mixing bowl, put my zoodles in it, and then pour however much of really hot sauce I would want, just toss it, and then really not cook the zucchini noodles at all. If you did want to cook them, really not more than a minute on a pan, because you do get a lot of carryover cooking, meaning that the heat in the sauce and in the food continues to soften the zucchini noodles, and they just get soggy very easily. But they have a nice crisp, nice crispness and a little toothsomeness now, as long as they don't get overcooked. So I hope you enjoyed this tip to have your pasta in a lower carbohydrate way.